Mimecast Mobile is an application for your iPhone, iPad and Android device that enables you to access your email and file archive, even if emails have been deleted off the server, to send and receive emails even during a server outage, and to manage your spam and mailbox rules. This means that you'll be able to access your full Mimecast archive directly from your mobile device, even if the emails are no longer stored on the email server. The app also provides a full compose option so that you can still send and receive emails during a server outage. If enabled, your documents and files are also accessible through smart tags, and you can control spam through the available viewers. In the event of damage or loss to your device, the organization's information is also safeguarded through security settings within the app itself. The Mimecast app is available for download for free from your local app store. If you have an iPhone, that would be iTunes. Use either your iTunes app on your device or visit their website to download it to your computer and synchronize it to your device. If you use an Android device, you can use the Google Play Store to locate the application. Simply search for Mimecast and download it to the device. Once the app is downloaded, it should appear within your app settings. On this particular device, I've added the app to the desktop. Tap on the icon to launch the app. The splash screen is displayed where you can now add an account. Note that in order to configure an account, your administrator needs to provide you with the appropriate credentials and permissions. Tap the Add Account button to get started. First, begin by adding in your email address. This should be a regular address that you use on a daily basis. Then tap the Next button. Complete your password. Your administrator will let you know if you should be using either your domain or cloud password. However, typically the domain password is the one that you would be able to use. Tap the Next button to continue. Next, you'll need to create your passcode. This 4-digit PIN will ensure that the app is secure if anyone gains access to it that should not have access to your device. Complete the PIN the first time and then confirm the PIN by re-entering it. Once you've confirmed your PIN, the app launches and the online inbox is displayed by default. If you'd like to change the settings for your account or to add another account, tap the menu icon on the top left side of the screen. Tap the white down arrow icon and use the gear icon to edit the existing account settings. Alternatively, click on the Add Account button to add an additional account. This enables you to add multiple email mailboxes to the same app. Once you've added a second account, you can literally tap the account that you'd like to view at this stage. The green checkbox indicates the account that you're currently working in. Below the account configuration options are the mailboxes, including the online inbox, which is displayed by default when this app is launched. We'll also be exploring the sent items and personal and moderated hold queue and smart tags within this video. Once you've selected one of the viewers from the menu, a list of emails is displayed on the left-hand side of the screen, and on the right-hand side is the actual email contents. We've already used the menu button at the top to expose that menu list. Next, you've got the search icon, which creates a quick search. You have a compose icon to create a new email message, and you have a reply and forward option. If you've connected to a wireless printer or if you need to report an email as spam, you can tap this control button in the corner of the app screen. Mimecast displays 25 emails at a time by default. Once you reach the bottom of the list, pull the list higher to view an option to pull down more messages from Mimecast. Then release the menu to load a list of those emails. Tap on an email to read the contents, and if there are attachments, simply tap on those to view them as well. Next, let's look at composing new emails. One of the options that you have is to reply or forward an existing email. Once you tap this button, you'll notice the menu at the bottom that lets you choose from the appropriate option. Alternatively, compose a completely new email with a compose icon. Because you're sending the email directly through Mimecast, you will still be able to send and receive emails even if your organization's email server is unavailable. Add your recipients as you would normally, the subject line, and the message body. If you have an attachment on your device that you'd like to include, use the attachment icon. You'll be able to select from an existing library or take a photo using your device camera. Once you're ready, click on the Send button to send your email. Your online inbox shows all of the emails that you've received, whereas the online sent items shows you all of the emails that you've sent. Next up, let's have a look at the hold queues. Your administrators may have policies in place that put emails on hold in Mimecast. The reasons for putting on email holds could be because of spam or for content examination or even attachment handling. If the appropriate permissions have been applied, you'll be able to manage your own personal on-hold queue directly from this app. In this view, you get two new buttons, one which will allow you to reject unwanted emails, and one that will allow the wanted emails to actually get to your mailbox. Once you have clicked on one of the items in the list and reviewed the contents, perhaps your decision is to reject the email contents. You would tap the reject button. Once you tap the option, a menu is displayed with three main options. You can either reject the email, which means that in future this email may be put on hold again, or you can decide to reject the email and block either the email address or the entire domain name. And that means if future emails come from the sender, Mimecast will automatically reject them. Once you've selected one of the options from the list, you can also choose what kind of notification should be sent along with your rejection. So you can type in a manual text notification, or you can tap one of the existing rejection reasons before hitting the submit button. Once you do tap submit, the email is removed from this hold queue, and depending on the option that you've selected, you won't receive the emails from the sender in the future. You can either remove this policy by using one of the other Mimecast tools like our Outlook plugin or our web portal, or you can request your administrator to remove the rule if you've blocked a sender incorrectly. Alternatively, if this email that you've reviewed is in fact legitimate and it should not be placed on hold, you can tap the release button. Again, you have three options. Either you can release it, which means in future the email may still be placed on hold, or alternatively you can release the email and permit the address of the domain name. This means that in future, Mimecast will bypass spam checks on these inbound emails, and the email will be delivered straight to your mailbox. If you've been given the required permissions, your administrator may also give you access to manage another user's on-hold queue. The moderated on-hold option allows you to control the release and block functions, but this time for another mailbox. Next we have smart tags. A smart tag is a type of folder that your administrator will give you access to. This folder can contain emails from other user mailboxes. The list displayed here will depend on which of these features has been enabled for you. You can interact with this list and the files that are attached to the emails in the list as you would normally with any one of the other emails. There are three main ways to search your Mimecast archive. The first is a quick search, which is available in a number of Mimecast viewers. Tap the search icon, add in your search text, and hit the return key on the keyboard or the search key. This quick search will search through all of the items within this particular viewer, and you can execute the same kind of search in viewers such as the hold queue. The search results are filtered in the list, and you can select the email that you are looking for. This quick search option can also be selected directly from the menu. The second option that you have available is to run a basic search. A basic search provides you with additional search criteria for this particular account that you'd like to search through. You can complete the fields as follows. First, by entering the search text. Then you can select either the sender or recipient or both that you would like to specify. You can select the period that you would like to search through, and if you're looking for a specific attachment, you can select it from the list as well. It is also possible to add in additional search terms and phrases for the contents of the attachments in the list. Tap the search button to run the search. Lastly, you can use an advanced search. With the advanced search, you have the added benefit of being able to select either the mailbox as your source or to search through smart tags if you have them available. Additionally, you can then select from either a sublist of the mailboxes that you've linked to the app or the smart folders that are linked to your account. Again, you would add in the search text, specify senders or recipients, the date range, and the document information. An additional option is also available to specify the type of email flow. For example, it could have been an email you received, an email you sent, or it could be an internal email between your colleagues. Tap the search button to run the search. Search results are displayed in a regular viewer so that you can scroll through the items in the list as required. You can control some of the settings of the Mimecast mobile app. Use the menu button to display a list of all the viewers, and select the Settings option. First, you can decide if you want to toggle the Load Images setting. This means when an email is displayed and has an image within the body, the image is automatically downloaded and displayed. If this toggle is set off, the image is not displayed. Next, we have the On-Hold Emails release. This allows you to specify the default action that should take place when you decide to release an email from the hold queue. You also have an option to control the default actions for emails that are rejected from the hold queue. The benefit of configuring these settings here is that you don't have to select the option that you would most use each time you release an email from the hold queue. For the rejection option, you also have the ability to set the automatic notification either on or off. The device ID is displayed, and below that we have the pin lock settings. These are controlled by your administrator, and you can see the default timeout period for the pin lock to be displayed. For troubleshooting purposes, you can also click the Submit Logs button to submit your troubleshooting logs to our Mimecast support team. We would very much like your feedback and input on your experience with this app. Tap the menu button and select the feedback option for the list. Feel free to add in a title and some comments with your feedback. If needed, include the log files from your device as well, so we can help you to troubleshoot any particular issues that you might have. Tap the Send button to submit your feedback. For more information about this app version, use the menu button to access the About option in the list. The application title, version, and registered company will be displayed in this area.